Hello there, YouTube. I am Wheelchair21, and we are back with a new rolling review. This time we are talking about Kyutama Gattai Volume 2 Kyurenoh, or should I just say Mini-Pla Kyutama Gattai Kyurenoh, which honestly, I really do love these singular pack sets, and I'm really loving the box art for these Mini-Pla sets. They're just really nice, really cool, really awesome. Now, it shows us that it comes with a additional Shishi Voyager, as well as a different type of Kyutama to make it look more like when it's activated in the show. I did not assemble that Shishi Voyager, as I intended to possibly turn it into a custom of the Vara Broom, as well as this Kyutama. I just haven't assembled due to the fact that I'm keeping it as a spare just in case, like, any of the actual Kyutama side pieces that hold mine in place break somehow. So it's always good to have extras. But nevertheless, I do think that these splendid singular boxes are beautiful and well made. Now here we have the individual Voyagers from this set. The Shishi Voyager, as stated before, is my original one from set 1. We have these two little adapter pieces which are made to, in a sense, lengthen the gap between the shoulder and the actual arm. These are elbow extenders for all of these four Voyagers to be used when it's in robot form or mecha form for Kyurenoh, as well as they can be additionally used to be used on Oishi and Lupus Voyager. This is a really good thing to have, and I really enjoy it. The other cool thing is they promote that if you connect these together, you can sort of make a chain to then combine to your Hebitsukai Voyager to make it actually extend like it does in the show, which honestly is a cool feature. Now, I only have the two here, so I would end up having to get another Sasori, which, hey, guess what? I do have, that I can actually put those parts to use for an actual link and chain. Now, I'm not sure, though, if the one in set 3 does have it. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm probably sure it has to have it. The only difference might be a sticker. Nevertheless, let's start off actually with our Sasori. Now, Sasori was actually a darker orange before it was painted with a Tamiya orange. And I also used a GAIA clear white to make its stinger portion as well as its pincers more pearlescent like it is in the show, or more white like it is. Honestly, I do love the overall design of the Scorpion. It's really nice, it's really cool. I like the posability or the articulation in the actual tail. It is a little bit tougher than expected due to some paint getting on it, but overall I do naturally enjoy it. I would like if the stinger portion actually went in instead of just being a rotatable, actually, you know, like pointer here. I feel like it should just go in and out, but it rotates. I don't know why. It's stupid. And, you know, there is head articulation to allow one the ability to turn it into a foot, as well as its 6 legs can collapse in. The only problem I do have saying is just that paint did get in there and kind of made it harder to move. Next we have Washi Voyager, which honestly, it's a nice bird. It doesn't look that much like an eagle, or it's probably some type of eagle that is used. It looks more like a hawk. I don't really know for sure what hell the kind of bird it's really supposed to be based on, but from looking at it, it kind of reminds me of a Quilamon, which is like a fusion between a hawk and, I think, you know, a goddamn eagle. Like, I've never actually seen what the freak in hell the Quila is supposed to be, so that's just me. Now, stickers on its thighs are probably the worst part about it. I'm probably just going to rip these off later and paint it in gunmetal to make it look much more like its wings. I do enjoy it. It's not my favorite mecha, only due to what it looks like as an arm or as a foot. It's kind of lackluster, just like Raptor's character. Oh my god, I said something bad about your waifu? Hebitsukai Voyager is honestly one of my favorite Voyagers in the entire series. I like the fact that the show itself doesn't know whether to show it as a silver or as a nice pearl white. It just doesn't know how to make up its mind. Now, one's going to be saying that I'm missing a sticker on its actual right leg. However, the problem is the paint came out really bad on this left leg. So what I'm going to do is scrap down the paint on this, shave it off, whether it be sanding or bleaching it, washing it off, and starting from scratch due to the fact that, as one can see, I was able to get a nice, true, whitish kind of look with silver and clear white to make it look more accurate to its show counterpart. I like the fact that it has several points of articulation, which gives me some hope that we might get a Super Mini-Pla Muteki Shogun one day, because, oh my god, I need one of those, or an O blocker, or goddamn VRV Robo. Stay on, you stupid little foot. The only problem is the ball joints that, hold this thing together in some sections, or the pegs that you have to keep the arms plugged into. Overall, though, it is great, and when you transform between foot and arm, it is a little tedious due to the fact that you have to literally, disassemble the entire thing. Luckily, it's all built on one contraption. It's all more or less about the placement of your Kyutama. That is kind of the problem. Which, simply enough, Tendon Voyager has the same freaking mold. They're literally your right and left. They work perfectly together. It's a perfect pair, a perfect tandem. And I like how they really, did that for our Kyurangers. Now, honestly, I don't know which one's the better looking mecha. I mean, Tendon looks really cool and has awesome, chakram shields that it throws around like yo-yos. But then Hebitsukai has, a face where it literally looks like he joined up with Cobra and is going to fight the G.I. Joes. So, I mean, both of them are probably my favorite Voyagers in their individual forms, as well as limbs. So, that's one thing, that's good about these two. Now, when combined with using the Washi and Sasori as its arms, and Tendon and Hebitsukai used as its legs, I'm not too impressed. The balance is kind of thrown off with how the robotic limbs become feet, and they're more solid as arms, whereas Sasori and Washi just kind of look stupid. Washi looks more like it's supposed to be like a bow and arrow, but it's used more like boomerang and slashing attacks, where one would think Sasori should be facing outwards, is supposed to be facing inwards. And I'm guessing it's supposed to be more like a clencher hand, and the actual stinger is supposed to be like its thumb, which could make more sense when looking at it. However, these two don't really look good as arms, nor do they look good as feet. Now, as I was saying, Sasori and Washi are terrible. Eagle and Scorpion are just not good as arms, nor are they good as feet. Honestly, Tendon and Hebitsukai honestly look the best as their limbs. They're not still the greatest compared to as the actual suit limbs on the show, but they still get the job done, and I love the huge buff arms just because they look really ridiculous and hysterical, and I just like how they look just like they're about to hit you with sock'em boppers the entire time that they're fighting. That's one of the reasons why I think I've come to really like these limbs the most, and honestly, to really display it the best way is to use both volumes 1 and 2, and make it look more like how Kyurenoh was in episode 2, using Hebitsukai, Tendon Voyager, Shishi Voyager, as well as Lupus Voyager, or Wolf Voyager. Now, when using those together, those make an awesome set of limbs. They're personally my favorite combination thus far, and I don't see why not to use them, because you got a whole wide array on how you can display your Kyurenoh now, seeing that you have the 8 other Voyagers to make up its limbs. Nevertheless, I do enjoy the Mini-Pla series for Kyuranger, and I'm really loving these Voyagers. I love the adaptability and the gimmick switching, the Scramble City-like limb switch, to make it more enjoyable and give you so many wide-range variants to have your mecha displayed. So, if you're like me who likes Kyuranger, you're probably going to want to give this video a like. You're also probably going to want to subscribe to my channel for more Mini-Pla-based reviews in general, as well as you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see you all next time.